Hey guys, it's Jess from Peace Love Books, and today I'm here with my May TBR, my May reading plans. I can't believe it's already gonna be May. It is my last month of school before summer break, which I'm very excited for, but it's also a lot of testing and crazy things happening with the end of the school year. So we'll see how it goes. I have a lot of book plans. I have some carried over from April. I'm gonna do some from my TBR challenge jar and other things. I do want to show you my sweatshirt. It's a good day for more true crime. This is from Hello Lovely, and I love Hello Lovely. I've been wearing this in every video this week because I'm bulk filming today. This is my third video filming today, and I don't change shirts. I don't have the time for that. But I will go ahead and get to the books I want to read in May. The first three I have are all from previous TBRs. I didn't get to them. The first one is Unclaimed by Courtney Milan. This one is a courtesan romance, and I have just heard amazing things about this, specifically from Jenn from the Book Refuge. I really want to read this, and I ended up finding another Courtney Milan book when I went to Half Price Books the last time I went to Half Price Books, so I just really want to read more of her books. I loved the Duchess War so much, so maybe I'll want to read book 2 of that series this month too. We'll see, but I need to read this one definitely first. Another one I didn't get to, which I'll try to get to this week. I'm filming this on the 25th, so I still have 5 days left of the month, but I really want to read Yolk by Mary H.K. Choi. This one just sounds just very emotional, and I've been seeing a lot of great things. It is a new release, and it's the two sisters who aren't really close, but they have to spend a lot more time together because one gets cancer. I thought it was like that she had to help her with her insurance, so she like pretended to be her. I feel like I read that online because it doesn't say that in the synopsis here, but she ends up being the only one to help her sister when she has cancer. So I want to read this so badly, so hopefully I can get to this in May. This one I think was on like my March TBR, and it comes out in June, so I really want to read this one. It's Blood Like Magic by Liselle Sambury. This one, our heroine, she has magic, and she needs to save her family's magic, I think, and she needs to sacrifice the one she loves to help save her family. But she's not in love, so she's got to find someone to be that person, to sacrifice them to save her family's magic. Oh, I didn't realize that there was this part. There's a genetic matchmaking program that's hit the market, so she joins the program. She wants to fall in love and complete her task before the deadline. So this sounds great. Also, it's not a sacrifice, it's literally kill them. Like, sacrifice can be interpreted whatever you want. She literally needs to kill her first love. That's gonna be a good book. Then I am dying to read Concrete Rose by Angie Thomas. I read The Hate U Give years ago. It came out in like 2017, and I read it around release time, and I loved it, but Concrete Rose recently came out, and this is the dad story. But I am rereading The Hate U Give for my school's book club. My students chose The Hate U Give to read this month, and I'm loving it again. I gave it 5 stars the first time around, and I just love the dad so much, and I'm so excited to read his book now. I'm glad I reread The Hate U Give because it makes me really interested and intrigued by him and his story and who he is as a person, so I cannot wait to read this one. I got it from the library. It's due back soon, so I gotta read this month. The next one's a like takes place in one night book, which is interesting, and that is Take Me Home Tonight by Morgan Matson. I got sent an early copy from Simon Teen, and in this one it's Kat and Stevie are best friends, theater kids, and polar opposites. They sneak out and spend a night around New York City, and they have it planned out. They'll see a play, eat at the hottest restaurant, have the best night ever, but a lot goes wrong, and they get a wake-up call about their friendship and their choices. So sounds really interesting. I know Morgan Matson hasn't had a release in a couple years, so I'm very excited to read this. Then Simon & Schuster also sent me In Deep Waters by F.T. Lukens. I've been dying for this. I've been talking to Desiree about this from Genki Reader about how excited we are about this book, and this is gay pirates. And so I am so excited. I love pirates, and this one though is young adult, so that's very interesting. It's about a boy who is a prince, and he is going on a coming of age tour. He doesn't want to though, which is interesting because normally people really want to. And it says his ship's crew rescues a mysterious prisoner from a burning vessel, and there is an intense connection, and I'm pretty sure he's a pirate. So I cannot wait to read this. It sounds so good. Then from the publisher I was sent Love and Color by Bolu Babalola. This one I was really excited to receive because it's a collection of stories, and they are love stories from history and mythology. So that sounds absolutely fantastic. I'm really excited to pick this up. It's pretty short too, so I feel like I can read pretty quickly, and maybe I'll read like a couple stories at a time throughout the month. So I'm excited, and the cover is really, really gorgeous. So I am stepping a little bit out of my comfort zone. I typically don't read like collections of stories, but this sounds really good. Then I was also sent from the publisher Lover Unveiled by J.R. Ward. I have to read this one. It's like 19 or something in the Black Dagger Brotherhood series. This is Savage's story. I don't know too much of what else is going to happen in here. It is a civilian female. I'm just excited that like things are finally happening with Davina in this series, so I'm very excited to read this book, and it released last week, so I have to get to this soon. Then I have to read Exodus by Kate Stewart. I was tempted to pick this up next, but I have a couple other things I have to read, but this is book 2, and Flock was amazing, and I can't really say too much about this. In book 1, our heroine moves in with her dad and starts working for her dad's company and meets some guys. So that's all I will say, but the ending was crazy, and the romance is so good. It is slow in the first book, the first half, but I've heard things go crazy in this one, and it's super long actually. So this one is 435 pages. It's a thicker book, so we'll see. It's long for a romance, I will say. That's like not really that long, but for a romance novel, over 400 pages is pretty big, so I hope I enjoy this. The next one sounds just like funny, and that is Dial A for Aunties by Jessie Q. Sutanto. It says that Madeline Chan ends up accidentally killing her blind date, and her meddlesome mother calls even more meddlesome aunties to help get rid of the body. This sounds hilarious, and I know it's gonna be a romance. Oh, her great college love and biggest heartbreak makes a surprise appearance, and I think it's a second chance romance. So this just sounds really fun. I'm excited to read it. It's just gonna be fun. And then the last one, I don't know if I've ever read the synopsis, but it is People We Meet on Vacation by Emily Henry, and I've heard amazing things about this. It is like neon orange though. I'm loving this cover, and it just says 2 best friends, 10 summer trips, 1 last chance to fall in love. So it's Poppy and Alex, and they're complete opposites, and they're best friends. Ooh, until 2 years ago when they ruined everything and they haven't spoken since. So now, I think they get back together and they're gonna have a romance. I know Lacey from Lacey Book Lovers loved this, so I have high hopes for this. I also have my book club picks that I'm reading. So Then Came You by Lisa Kleypas is the Historical Hellions pick. I don't know too much about this plot. Honestly, I know nothing about this plot, but I'm very excited. I love Lisa Kleypas, and Lisa and Lacey are joining us. So it's going to be on my channel at the end of the month. So if you are interested, you can pick up some Lisa Kleypas. And then we are also reading Filthy by Serena Ackroyd. This one is a mafia romance. This is for the Ravished by Romance book club. So I guess they have to spend a night together because he threatens to destroy the reputation of the man she loves, and then he wants more, I think. I don't know. I've heard it's dark. We're excited. We want to do a dark romance this month, so we're reading Filthy. I think I'm going to pick 2 from the jar. 3 was too much last time, and one of them ended up being a sequel that I couldn't read. So I haven't gotten to the 2 yet I picked from my jar last month, but I have 5 days, so I am planning on picking those up. But the first challenge I have is a fantasy. So I might end up picking up, where is it? I was in such a fantasy mood and I haven't picked up fantasy moods yet. Oh, you know what I might pick? I think for this one, I want to do the sequel to The Bridge Kingdom. This one ended on a cliffhanger. She was pretty much like trained her whole life to kill and take down this kingdom that she was supposed to be married to, and they get married and they kind of fell for each other. So I haven't read book 2 yet. I don't remember what it's called. I'll put the picture here. I really want to read that, so I'm going to choose that for this challenge. I'm very excited. The next one is Highlander romance. I don't know if you can see that. I think I want to do, automatically comes to mind, is Bound to a Warrior by Donna Fletcher. I'll put the picture here. It's in my room. I actually put a TBR bookshelf in my bedroom, and it's in there because it's on my TBR. But this one, they're chained together for the whole book. I know this has been on past TBRs, so this is one I'm definitely gonna get to then for this month. I'm very excited. I think it's Bound to a Warrior. I don't know if like one of them is like captured by the other one or they're like taken, so they like chain themselves together. Again, Jen from the Book Refuge read this and really loved it, so it was definitely on my radar, and I'm very excited to read this. So those are my 2 challenges, and those are my 2 books that I'm very, very excited for. So that's all I have. Let me know what you plan on reading in May, or what your thoughts of any of these are. If there's anything you're dying for me to read, I would love to hear. As always, thank you so much for watching, and have a good day. Bye.